a lot of the time on this journey, as we start to do more healing work on ourselves, and we start to shed a lot of our dark parts of ourselves, a lot of the beliefs, a lot of this trauma, we start to heal. What happens is we start to bring on a lot more light. And as we're bringing in this light, we become a beacon. We become this big beacon, and we are shining. And we're shining everywhere. We're shining on all people's problems. And we can reflect their issues. What happens is, when we are shining onto other people, we can trigger and we can bring up things in them because we are shining so much. We're bringing up a lot of problems. So you might be triggering people around you. There might be family or friends that can't stand you anymore, or when you're around them, they always seem to be having a lot of negativity coming up, boggling up, or their egos are maybe trying to compete against you, but they're not realizing what's going on. A lot of this stuff comes to surface for them. So you could be triggering a lot of people in your life, and it's just natural by you being around them, by you spending time with your family and friends as you're doing this work. And it's what I've seen, definitely with my family. I've definitely created shifts just being the way I am, just by me being in a new vibration, by me stepping into more light. I could see that they were starting to get affected. And obviously in a positive way, because a lot of the darkness in them are coming up. A lot of stuff starts to come up with them that they have to deal with. Things that they have never worked on before, things that have coming to the surface. And now that they're coming to the surface, it seems bad. It seems like maybe they don't even think it's me. But at the same time, it might not always be me. It could be something else. But as energy starts to change, as higher vibrational things start to happen in your household. For example, I do a lot of high vibrational things in this house. I do a lot of meditation, yoga. I'm listening to a lot of classical music. I'm putting on binaural beats. I'm using incense, sage. I've put crystals everywhere. So there is a lot of high vibe things going on in this house. What happens is when your consciousness shifts really, really quickly and you get put straight into that high vibration temporarily by all these music, meditations, crystals, incense, foods. What happens is when you're up that high, you have to deal with a lot of that stuff that's in between. And the higher you jump, the more quicker you have to deal with it. So generally, when you do jump into these spots, as you're putting free people and friends, you're affecting them, and that you're shifting them into this high state, they have to deal with a lot of their garbage that they haven't dealt with. So because they're not stepping up slowly, and then you're just shifting their vibration, boom, just like that, they have to work with a lot more faster. So it can be very triggering and can be very intense. And I've seen this not just with myself, but as you do this, and this could be a good lesson for you, as you do a lot of more high vibrational things, whether it be your passion, whether it be meditation, whether it be listening to certain musics or eating healthier food, it's going to put you in a higher vibration, which is naturally where you are. And by you being in that high vibration, you have to deal with all that garbage, all that stuff, all that old stuff that sits in lower vibrations. So you have to witness that, you have to be with that and allow that to go for you to stay in these high vibrations more naturally and more long term. So if you are affecting or you are triggering people, maybe you're getting triggered. Maybe you're getting triggered by people around you. So it's a good lesson. I don't like to use the word triggered now these days because I see it as something different. I see it as bringing stuff up to the surface. I don't see it as a bad thing. So it is a good thing. But you might be triggering a lot of people in your family. You might be triggering a lot of friends as you're doing this healing work. And it is normal. It is natural. And it is sometimes good to be very, very particular with who you spend your time with. Whether it be, the type of information you're watching on TV, whether it be books that you're reading, people you're spending time with, food that you're eating, all of this stuff will have an effect on you. And obviously, it will make you stronger if you can deal with all this too. It will make you a lot more resilient long term. So I hope this helped. I hope this helped that if people around you are being triggered or you are getting triggered from other people, knowing that it is a process and it's light and it's bringing up darkness and it's working through a lot of those low vibrational energies for you to let them go, release them so you can move on into something better, something more stronger, something more powerful.